with full body yoga. So come into a comfortable position, sitting position. You can sit on a chair to begin if you like, or sit on the floor and just relax your shoulders and connect with the breath. Just watch the breath come and go. Sitting up nice and tall, become aware of your sitting bones. Make sure that you're grounding by just releasing downwards through the lower part of the body. Just notice the breath coming and going through the nostrils. Let the mind become part of the body. In case you've woken up, your mind head all over the place, just take this time to settle the mind, using the breath to do that, just watching the breath. And as you do this, let's rub the palms together, creating some warmth and prana, life force, chi. And then place the hands over the eyes, keeping the eyes closed, just continuing to breathe deeply here. Relaxing all the muscles in your face, all 43 muscles. And then open the eyes, look into the darkness, the palms. Separate the fingers to let in the light and bring the hands in front of you. So your eyes should feel hopefully a little bit more energized now. So bring the hands in prayer pose. And from there, we're going to do the lion's face. So we're going to try not to crease our forehead, so you can even place the hand on the forehead if you like, and open the eyes really wide and stick out the tongue towards the chin. Look up at the forehead and release. We'll do that 5 more times. So when we close the mouth, we inhale, and as we open, we exhale. Really feel the face stretching as you do this. Last round. And release. Relax the face for a moment. And my notes there, so I made a few notes here. Cover the teeth now with the gums, like that. And then we're going to use the hands to stretch, to give ourselves a little facelift. So, and release. We'll do that a few times. And release. Inhale. And again. Inhale, exhale, and release. And then use 2 fingers to just tap in between the eyebrows. Relaxes the nervous system by doing this. Nourishes this marma point, this energy center here as well. Just use the forefinger if you like, just tapping. And then release. And then we'll do the V fingers. We've done this before. So placing the middle finger just in the corners of the eye there, and the forefinger, index finger just outside the eyes. And going to, without creasing the forehead, look up at the forehead, really wide with the eyes, and then inhale to lift your eyelid, lower eyelids up towards the top. Squint. So as you do this, you'll feel the eyelids shaking, trembling, and that's the muscles working. And release. And again. And release. Inhale. Repeat. Release. 2 more times. Inhale. Maybe closing the eyes this time. Release. And last time. Release. Let's rub the hands again now to create more warmth. And then we're going to pretend that we're washing our face by sweeping the hands upwards, so anti-gravity, just kind of massaging the face gently, cheeks and the forehead, sideways, just gently improving circulation in the whole face by doing this. Then release. So we'll do that funny smiling thing where we move our tongue from one corner of the mouth to the other, getting lots of movement, and this helps to lift the corners of our mouth. So first of all, we have to do a big smile, showing our top teeth the whole time, pulling the corners of the mouth up, and then taking the tongue up to one corner, from one corner, all the way down and round up to the other corner. Keeping the top teeth showing the whole time. Keep going. And release. And then let's inhale and bring our ear to our left shoulder. Just gently stretching the neck. And inhale back to the center. And then we're going to lift our left arm, stretch the arm over the head, and then place your left fingers, so you'll have your index finger close to your, by your temple, and the middle finger kind of just next to the corner of the eye there. And as we exhale, bring that shoulder, ear across again, gently giving yourself a facelift by pulling those fingers towards the hairline. Also stretching the neck, relaxing the shoulders. Breathing here. And inhale, and use your Same hand to push your face back to the center. And inhale and take the ear across the other way, ear to shoulder. Inhale back to the center and use your hand on the opposite side of the face again. Inhale, and as you exhale, pull the head, that ear back down to that same shoulder. Gently pressing into those fingers to stretch the side of the face, but very gently, don't pull too hard, just gentle facelift, stretching those muscles and also stretching the neck. And then use that same hand to push the face back to the center. And then we're going to pull the earlobes. So we'll start at the top, pinch and release. Pull the earlobes up 3 times, and then the middle part of the earlobes, pulling them outwards and releasing, and then the earlobes down, pinch and release, pull down and release. And that really helps to energize your whole body. Okay, so after that, we're just going to do some eye circles. So we're going to go 5 times one way and 5 times the other way. So open the eye. You can either keep the eyes closed or have the eyes open. It's up to you. So we'll look up and then slowly take them all the way around in a big circle, looking all the way down as you go down and out to the side, back to the top. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay. And then just close your eyes and relax your facial muscles. And I'll prepare myself on the mat now as we move to our full body yoga. When you're ready, come up to standing and come to the front of your mat. Go through 1 round of slow sun salutations to warm up before we speed up a little bit. But standing at the front of the mat in the mountain pose, big toes touching, heels wide, tilt the tail under, lift out through the heart, palms facing the front, and length through the spine. Take 3 deep breaths here. Finding your center line of gravity. Connecting with the breath. And then tuck the thumbs under, make fists, and rotate the wrists. Both ways. And then inhale to bring the arms over the head. Grab your left wrist and stretch to the right, pressing down into that left foot. Inhale back to the center, grab the right wrist and change. Inhale to the center and exhale to set the arms wide, opening the heart. Exhale to rise up, touching the fingertips together, pressing down into the feet. As we exhale, let's bend the body forwards. I'll just stay here for a moment, grabbing the elbows. You can take the feet hip width if you like, just resting the body on the legs, releasing the upper body completely. Feeling the weight in the arms and the shoulders here. Head. Gentle sway. You can start stretching the legs a little bit if they're ready to do that. Change the crossing of the arms as well. Nodding your head for yes and no. And on the next exhalation, straighten the legs. Put the hands onto the front of the legs into halfway lift, length of the spine. And exhale, soften the legs, place the fingers in line with the toes. Step back with your right foot. Just move backwards and forwards on that back foot. Step back with the left as you inhale. And as you exhale, knees, chest to chin, caterpillar pose. Breath into the hands, inhale, into cobra. Actually, let's just have the hands soft as we use our lower back muscles, pushing down into the pubic bone. Wake up our lower back. Press into the hands and swing the hips back as you exhale into downward facing dog. And here we're just going to walk up and down with the heels, just stretching out the legs, awakening the backs of the legs here. Inhale and walk the feet to the front of the mat, little halfway lift before we exhale into a forward bend. Inhale, drop the hips, sweep the arms forwards, all the way up. And exhale to the heart center. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale to open the heart. Inhale. Exhale, folding. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to release forwards. Inhale, step back with the left foot and rock forwards and backwards. Inhale, step back with the right foot and exhale, caterpillar pose. Inhale into cobra. Exhale into downward dog. Few breaths here, 3 breaths, let's say, just walking up and down with the heels. And just continue walking, feet to the front of the mat. Exhale to send the body forward. Inhale to reach forwards and up. Exhale to the heart. We'll do another slow round. Inhale. More variations this time. Exhale to open. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Lift the sitting bones. Inhale, look forward, step back with the right foot, knee on the mat, bring the arms by the ear. Exhale, let's reach forwards with the hands. And as we inhale, turn the palms up, roll the shoulders back, and bring the arms over the head again. Circular movements with both arms, and again, exhale. Inhale. Last round, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, place the right hand on the floor and inhale to twist and open to the left. Exhale to release the left hand, floor. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale to open. Exhale, slowly release with the breath. Inhale, twist and open. Let's hold it up here for 3 breaths. release. Inhale, we're going to pull the hips back. And exhale, release. Drop the hips forwards and down, look forwards. Inhale, pull the hips back, straightening that front leg, rolling the toes off the floor. Exhale, release, look forwards. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Tuck the back toes under, and on the next inhalation, step back into your plank. And hold it here, 5 breaths. If you need to, you can just touch the knees lightly to the floor. Push the heels away from you, extend through the back of the neck. And on the next exhalation, knees, chest and chin on the mat. Inhale, press into the hands and come into your cobra. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high in the air. And inhale, swing the foot to the front of the mat. Adjust the back foot and come into warrior one. Now from here, a couple more breaths, just steady the foot, make sure your feet, your toes are spread wide, you're really engaging the outer edge of that back foot, so the heels are more or less in a line there, and you're engaging the edge of that foot, hips are square. We're going to bring our weight onto our right foot and come into warrior 3 pose. We're going to step forwards, lift the back leg, keep the arms by the ears, or you can take them out wide if you prefer, a bit wobbly, or even bring them into the prayer pose. And then the standing leg, bring the feet together, open the arms, wide, lift the heart, and exhale to the heart center. Just take a moment here, placing the thumbs against the chest. Find your heartbeat and come back to your breath. Okay, inhale to bring the arms over the head. Exhale to open wide. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forwards. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. Straight legs now. Keep the hands on the front of the legs if you can't reach the floor, or just place the hands gently by the sides of the feet. Relax the shoulders. Lift your hips. A sense of tilting the body forwards, bringing a little bit more weight onto the front of the feet and the back. If you're more flexible, you can bring your arms against the backs of the legs. And then bend the legs, place the fingers in line with the toes, and forwards and step back. The left foot with the knee on the mat and the arms by the ear. And exhale, reach forwards. Inhale, arms up, shoulders back, reaching up. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release that left hand to the floor, fingertips to a whole hand, and inhale to open to the right. Exhale to release. 2 more times. Inhale to open. Exhale to release. Inhale to open and stay here for 3 deep breaths. Just look at your body, make sure that your shoulder is over that wrist, the left side, and again at the right as well. The wrist is above the shoulder. Realignment, the shoulders are stacked. And exhale to release. Fingers on the mat in line with the front toes. Inhale to pull the hips back, roll the toes off the floor to stretch that front leg. Exhale to release, drop the hips forwards and down, look forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck the back toes under and steps back into your plank. Let's roll the heels to the right and come into a side plank. You can keep the right knee on the mat to modify, or you can stack the feet one on top of the other, or maybe come into the tree pose, bringing your left foot on the side of the right leg somewhere. And release, back to the center. Pause if you need to, just touch the knees to the floor and then change sides. Again, you can just keep that left knee on the mat. Or stack the feet or come into the tree. And release. And exhale, either caterpillar or chaturanga by rolling onto the front of the toes. And inhaling into upward dog or cobra. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Inhale to lift your left leg in the air. Exhale to bring the foot to the front of the mat, turn on the back foot, and open into warrior one. Exhale to sink the hips, square the hips. Press into the outer edge of that right foot. And now bring your focus to your left foot. And when you're ready, we're going to bring the weight onto the left foot, left leg, and come into your warrior three with any arm variation that you standing leg, bring the feet together and open the arms, lift the heart. Exhale to the heart center. Inhale to come onto your toes and exhale to bend the legs. Take your time coming onto your heels. Perhaps place the heels on the floor and rolling onto your back, up the knees into the chest. Place the feet on the mat, close to the body, arms by the side of the body. Inhale, as we lift the hips, take the arms over the head, backs of the hands to the floor behind you. Start breathing out to lower the hips, arms floating back down, grabbing under the knees, pulling the knees into the chest and lifting the forehead to the knees. Squeezing all the air out of the lungs. And when you're ready to inhale, start floating the feet to the floor, arms over the head, hips rising high. Exhale. Breathing out until you're in that tight little ball. Inhale. 2 more times in your own time. Filling the lungs as you breathe in. Open the rib cage there and exhaling. Squeezing out the air. You can't breathe out anymore. Last round. In fact, we're going to hold it this time. So when you've lifted your hips, keep them in the air and bring the hands underneath the back. Come onto the toes. Bring the heels of the hand by the spine, fingers and thumbs by the sides of the body, and then perhaps drop the heels back to the floor in supported bridge pose. So for shoulder stand, you can come into shoulder stand from this position, or come onto your back and come up the normal way that you would approach shoulder stand. You're going to keep one leg in the air, drop the hips towards the face, and lift the other leg to meet it. And if you've come up this way that I came up, you'll need to come back out the same way and come in using the other leg first. And then once you're in your shoulder stand, just hold it there. And take another 5 deep breaths. Whenever you need to adjust your arms, you can just take the feet over the head a little bit, taking the weight off your arms. Shuffle the shoulders under, elbows closer, and then come back up again. Of course, if you do work with arm variations, you can take the arms off the back completely if you know your strength, press down into your arms. 2 more breaths in your shoulder stand. Exhale, take the feet over the head. And perhaps place, if your feet are on the floor, you can take the arms over the head and grab your feet in your hands, but keep lifting the sitting bones upwards, lengthening the spine. And we're going to place the arms by the side of the body and roll onto our back. And exhale to bring the legs on the floor. And from here we'll go straight into the fish. Lift the body off the floor, look down at your feet, roll the shoulders back, open through the front, and bring back the head on the floor. Inhale, lift and look down at your feet, and exhale, release, and hug the knees to the chest. Inhale to lift your head towards the knees and squeeze into a tight ball. And release the head. So, So interlock the fingers below your right knee And we're going to rock forwards into sitting. Then perhaps rock the feet over the head and roll forwards with your left leg stretched out in front. And the right foot slightly out to the side, so in line with your right hip. They shouldn't be touching. I'll do the opposite side to you. Okay, so sitting up nice and tall. Feel both sitting bones on the mat. Inhale to lift your right arm. Exhale to reach forwards, and then hug around the front of the leg with your armpit. Reach behind you, and then the left arm reaches behind to grab the hands together, and then open the heart forwards. And with each exhalation, press against the arm and the leg to send yourself forwards. And inhale to release. So perhaps rolling back again and changing legs. I'm just twisting. Don't do this turning that I'm doing. I'm doing that. I can show you what I'm doing. And then inhale to lift the left arm. Exhale, reach forwards. Wrap it around, and the same on the side. Open and keep the openness as you reach forwards. Help further back and get the foot the better. And release. And then roll back again on the back. Grab the big toes, first two fingers and thumbs, and take the knees and ankles nice and wide. Releasing your sacrum onto the mat. Rock from side to side. Stretch out your right leg. And release. And left leg. And release. And then both legs open wide. Breathing here. And release. And then bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. And we can start by just placing our hands on our thighs, and add a little bit of gentle weight. The ease, the hips open, the knees drop towards the floor. And then just release your hands and cross your arms over your heart, onto the body. Breathe here. Change side. And release, and then hug the knees into the chest. Stretch out your right leg and bring your left foot on top of your right leg, anywhere that's comfortable, not on the kneecap. Arms out to the side, shoulder height. Shuffle the hips to the left and come over into your twist, turning to face the left. Just place your hand gently on your left thigh Again, just a gentle weight to ease open the lower back. Keep the left shoulder on the floor. Take a few deep breaths here to just relax and let go. Inhale, back to the center. Hips to the center, hug the knees in, and then change. Stretch out the left leg this time. Shuffle the hips across to the right, and twist to the left, look over to the right. And inhale, come back to the center, hug the knees into the chest. And exhale as you release the legs wide apart, arms away from the body, palms turned up. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And exhale through the mouth and let go through every part of the body. You can do that a couple more times if you need, struggling to let go. And close the mouth and continue to breathe through the nose, using each exhalation to let go and undo any tension. Without moving now, just stay completely still, using just your awareness. Soften and relax your body. Remembering to relax the facial muscles as well. Keep your mind focused on the breath. Just watch from the moment you breathe in, to the moment you have exhaled. This is the important moment, present moment. Your mind starts to wander, thinking about what you need to do later. Just gently invite it back to the breath. Bring your awareness back to your body. Start moving your fingers and toes. Feet together, arms by the side of the body, and on the next inhalation, take the arms overhead, stretch the body, stretch the arms, legs and feet, and relax. Hug the knees to the chest, and come over to your left side, and press into your hand, push yourself up to a sitting position, palms turned up. Bringing the focus right between your eyebrows, Ajna chakra. And we'll sound the mantra all together 3 times. Absolutely. Inhale. Bring the hands, breath, open your eyes. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll just come and unmute you.